Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, for this coloring page, blending into natural environments, I started with a pale green, leaving blank space in the middle for highlights using a light pressure. Then I went to a grass green, a lemon yellow, and a permanent green coloring pencil to build up the shapes and shadows. I chose these particular colors because these are the colors I'm going to be using for the trees, representing the forest alongside this image. I'm going to take a moment to talk about what inspired this image, blending into natural environments. Living in a crowded city, you're often steps away from major roadways, train stations, industrial sites, waterways, and contained forests. I centered this female image in the middle of all of this, specifically the forest aspect, and included dimensions of the other structures behind it in sort of an abstract way. That's what inspired the drawing or the original art piece for my coloring book that I created in this picture. I usually have a theme or something in mind when I'm creating these art pieces, whether consciously or subconsciously. There's usually something that kind of motivates it. So as the building up process continues with emphasizing shadows, deepening shadows, accentuating highlights, I start progressing to the background where I use the permanent green to blend in and add to what I have going with the female figure. The next thing you see me doing here is introducing an orange color, once again, to add some warmth to the image. And just little touches, you don't want to overdo it because then it just starts looking, you don't really notice it as much if you use too much of it. Here I continue with coloring in the leaves of the tree with a permanent green coloring pencil I'm using Scholar Prismacolor coloring pencils, by the way. So these are the names that they have. You're not going to see these names on every type of coloring pencil, but this is the name that this particular brand uses. But like I said, I just want to get some touches. You know, you don't have to color every leaf. You can still get the same full effect by just kind of selectively choosing which ones you want to color. I completed the remainder of the coloring page off camera, continuing with the same thought process, just adding additional colors like violet, purple, crimson, indigo blue to emphasize the foreground. I wanted it to have more range of color than the foreground. The background has more range of color. And finally, just adding a little shadow touch-ups